The third part of the offence of unlawful act manslaughter requires that the prosecution prove that the unlawful act committed by the defendant caused the death of the victim. Um, the best way to see this really is through a little scenario. So here we have a young man running into a river to try and escape someone who's attacking him or attempting to attack him with a cricket bat. Now, unfortunately, the young man runs into the river, doesn't realise quite how deep it is, gets caught up in the current and dies. Now, the defendant potentially here has committed an unlawful act, a criminal offence of assault. He's caused the victim to expect unlawful force to be applied to him. And of course, the victim has attempted to run away from this unlawful force. So if we look at this in terms of causation, we can see in terms of factual causation, the death of the victim wouldn't have happened if the defendant hadn't committed the assault, the unlawful act, the criminal offence. In terms of legal causation, the unlawful act, the assault, was more than a minimal cause of the death of the victim, although one of the causes, of course, was the defendant running into the river as well, the victim running into the river as well. And then if we look at the last one, a possible break in the chain, there can only be a break in the chain from the victim's actions if their response to the defendant's crime was not a foreseeable one. Now, this is a difficult one, but it is foreseeable that in order to escape from someone carrying a cricket bat, someone might run into a river and consequently end up drowning. So it looks like in terms of causation, the three elements are proven there, and the defendant could potentially be found guilty, or could be found to have caused the death by his unlawful act of assault.